Good morning. Please remain standing for the presentation of our flag and the Star-Spangled Banner, played by the Meridian Brass Quintet and led by Tyler Green, a vocal performance student in the College of Arts and Sciences. Please be seated. I would like to welcome you all to Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. My name is Parviz Ansari. I am the Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. I am delighted to celebrate this 2015 Spring Commencement ceremony with you. This morning, we will confer degrees on candidates from the Graduate School and the School of Education, Health, and Human Behavior. Before we confer degrees on these candidates, we would like to take a moment of silence to recognize sophomore School of Engineering student Taylor Clark, who tragically passed away earlier this week. Thank you. I am very pleased to introduce to you some of the members of the Platform Party. These individuals are with us today to extend their congratulations to our graduates. Other members of the Platform Party will be introduced during the ceremony as they come to the podium. Each person will rise as their name is called. Please hold your applause until all are standing. Mr. Mitch Moorcraft, Student Trustee, SIUE Board of Trustees. Mr. Ken Nair, Vice Chancellor for Administration. Ms. Rachel Stack, Vice Chancellor for University Advancement. Dr. Regina McBride, Dean of Library and Information Services. Mrs. Cindy Cobeto, Vice President for the SIUE Staff Senate. Dr. Tom Foster, President of SIUE Faculty Senate. Mr. Nasser Al-Masri, President of the SIUE Student Government. Please join me now in acknowledging them with your applause. We have another special person to acknowledge and thank, and that is Dr. Norbert Emanuel, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. Nobi is retiring later this year after 20 years of outstanding service to SIUE and most importantly, to our students. This is Nobi's final commencement ceremony. Again, please join me recognizing him for all the work he has done for SIUE. Background music. Are we okay? Seated in the front rows before me are members of the faculty and staff. It is through the dedicated work of these individuals in designing and executing the curricula of the university that our students have been able to achieve their educational goals, culminating in this graduation ceremony today. Would all faculty and staff in attendance today please stand and be recognized? Thank you, and please be seated. I'd like now to welcome to the podium Ms. Amy Scholler, member of the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees.
Good morning, Chancellor First Bovee, Provost Ansari, distinguished members of the platform, graduates, guests, and friends, and a special thank you to my co-trustee, Dr. Portwood, if she would please stand. Thank you. I am happy to address you today in my new role as a member of the SIU Board of Trustees. Membership on the board involves a great deal of responsibility, and the reward for that is our efforts are in support of well-educated graduates who are prepared to apply their knowledge, skills, and interest towards improvements in our region and society at large. As a proud alumna of this institution, I understand the amount of effort that you've invested in reaching your goal of walking in today's ceremony. Congratulations on the commitment you've displayed and the promise that awaits you. We look forward to your accomplishments in the coming years and wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Scholler. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Julie First Bowie, SIUE's 8th Chancellor. Dr. First Bowie is in her 3rd year leading SIUE and is recognized nationally and internationally for her expertise in quality higher education, having authored several articles as well as a book on this topic. She has worked tirelessly on behalf of SIUE since she arrived and is committed to guiding the university as we plan to our global future. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Chancellor Julie First Bowie.
Good morning, and welcome to SIUE's Spring 2015 Commencement. I'm very pleased to join with our faculty and staff in officially congratulating you as we celebrate in your honor. Graduates, you all represent a wide and varied blend of backgrounds, experiences, and perspectives, and you've made SIUE a stronger institution. There's strength in your diversity, but there is also strength in commonality. And at the end of today's ceremony, you will share alumni status with nearly 100,000 of your fellow Cougars. We're very proud to have such a high-quality group of graduates entering their new phase as SIUE alumni, and I would like to congratulate each of you on the focus, hard work, and dedication that has brought you to this point. I would also like to extend a heartfelt thanks to all of the parents, grandparents, spouses, siblings, children, and friends that have supported you for the past several years. I'm sure that today they're the proudest of all. In the words of educator and author Booker T. Washington, few things help an individual more than to place responsibility upon him and then let him know that you trust him. Your support of your graduate has communicated your trust in his or her abilities, and we congratulate you on the important role you've played in their success. Finally, this would be a perfect moment for our graduates to offer a special round of applause in honor of Mother's Day weekend to all of the mothers and grandmothers with us today. Well, graduates, you've done it. You've persevered at times when it felt like you'd never get that degree. Or maybe you've even second-guessed yourself about the major you'd chosen. But you saw it through, and now you're ready to start on the next phase of your life. As is usually the case with these commencement speeches, those of us who remember the days when we were in your chairs have advice to offer, and you will receive valuable advice from several speakers during our ceremony. I'll begin by sharing 4 pieces of essential advice for new graduates. First, be patient and flexible. Don't expect your career trajectory to be a straight line, even if you think you've got things plotted out. As you start out, have a plan, but be ready to change it often. That initial plan is likely to be just a rough outline of what's to come. As noted by Sheryl Sandberg, author of Lean In, you should be prepared to move sideways, move down, move off, move on. Build your skills, not your resume. Paraphrasing her comments, if you plan too much, you may actually miss opportunities. It's important to build on your experiences and improve your personal brand. And bear in mind that this experience may not necessarily come from the job with the highest salary. However, being flexible does not extend to your integrity and your authenticity. Know what you stand for. Make choices in your friends, politics, employers, and life partners based on the true you. Anything else will rob you of precious energy as you constantly try to accommodate and adjust to your environment. Use that energy instead to seek opportunities, take risks, and continue to build your skills. Yes, this may mean that you'll occasionally make a mistake, but that's an important part of developing your authentic self. Mistakes will be fewer and further between if you're operating from a place of authenticity. Third, James Barricker, CEO of Simply Hired, encourages graduates to be the kind of person that everyone wants on their team. These are the kind of people that you want in your corner when the stakes are high. These individuals are described as creative, thoughtful, assertive, leaders and problem solvers who function well with others. They're also humble and have just enough ego that they can't fail. And finally, be kind and gracious to others. Yes, you've worked hard to receive the degree, but you're still among the most fortunate people on this planet. Only 32% of Americans hold a 4-year college degree, and less than 7% of our global population has the benefit of any education beyond high school. So you have an education and options available to you that others don't have. Your opportunities are tremendous. So share your good fortune with others. Bring along those who will follow you. Stay involved. And please support SIUE by giving of your time, talent, and other resources. As Cougar alumni, you will have our continuing support as you enter this next phase of your lives. Our Career Development Center, our Alumni Association, our graduate and continuing education courses are just a phone call or a click away. Our alumni are important to our legacy, and we're proud to welcome you to this elite group. Our hope is that you'll stay connected, both to the university and to each other, and that you'll return to our campus often. So graduates, congratulations on a job well done. Best wishes on your continuing path of learning, in every direction. Thank you. Next, I'd like to present two very special awards. First is the recognition of our Distinguished Service Award recipient. This award annually honors an individual who provides outstanding service to our community. Last night, we were pleased to present the actual award to Mrs. Kay Warner. Mrs. Warner is a graduate of SIUE. She earned a specialist degree from our School of Education, Health, and Human Behavior. She also holds degrees from the University of Missouri-Columbia and the University of Missouri-St. Louis. Throughout her career, she has served as a teacher of history and political science and a coordinator of staff development in St. Louis County. At SIUE, she was the manager of the Faculty Technology Center, and she was also the manager of information technology in our East St. Louis Center. In her term as SIUE's First Lady, she served on numerous community boards, including Anderson Hospital, River Bluffs Council of the Girl Scouts, the Edwardsville Children's Museum. Kay was a founding member of SIUE's Meridian Society. Mrs. Warner served as the chair for a book in every home. This was a campaign that annually placed books in the homes of more than 4,000 children in Madison and St. Clair counties. Today, she continues her service with a number of area nonprofit organizations. As a teacher and community leader for more than 30 years, Mrs. Warner has left an incredible mark on our campus and our community. Kay, congratulations again. We are honored to have you speak to this graduating class.
Thank you. I'm having a little experiment during these ceremonies, so if you will bear with me, I'm really putting you in a very competitive environment. On the count of 3, I want everyone to repeat after me. Good morning. Very good. We're not going to do it again, so we're done with that. But good morning. What a wonderful thing to say to one another. It's a wonderful morning for the graduates. It's a wonderful morning for me personally. I want to thank the Board of Trustees, Chancellor First Bovee, the distinguished faculty and staff, students, and ladies and gentlemen. I am indeed honored to be one of the recipients of this Distinguished Service Award for SIUE. Even though my name appears on the award, I have done nothing alone. Service is a collaborative effort where people share their passions, their faith, their time, their talent, and their treasures on behalf of others. Whether working on behalf of literacy, health care, the Girl Scouts, and more, I am just so very, very grateful that I have had these opportunities. Collaboration is a powerful thing. I chaired the Book in Every Home campaign from 1997 to 2004, a campaign that actually started out as a very modest campaign. Our efforts were to provide books for children to take home and share with their family, children who were in the Head Start programs in Madison County and St. Clair County, where we have campuses, for 3 to 5-year-old kids. SIUE also manages that program for St. Clair County. At the time, they shared about 2,500 children. We were joined by faculty, staff, students, community businesses, the National Football League Rams, the National Hockey League Blues in this effort. A Girl Scout something very much I'm proud of, earned her Gold Award by doing a project with us. The National Honor Society at Belleville West collected a pickup truck full of books. And many, many more joined in the effort. Because you see, we shared a passion for reading and knowing that literacy is the foundation of learning and of a functional democracy. So I thank these participants again, many of you are in the audience, for helping us achieve something we really did not anticipate. We had planned on providing 2,500 books per year to these children, 17,500 in 7 years. What we ended up doing is distributing over 100,000 books to people of all ages. The books were donated, are purchased with donated money. This was an SIUE project that served a need. It was a lot of work, very satisfying, and we had a great deal of fun. SIUE students continue to do incredible things. For example, feeding the hungry through the Campus Kitchen Project, providing information about pharmaceuticals through an initiative involving our pharmacy students, providing dental care to homeless veterans, an initiative started by dental students who themselves have served our nation. I belong to the Meridian Society, a women's philanthropic and leadership organization that was organized in 2003. One of its functions is to connect this university with the community. In those years, we have provided over $230,000 to campus community initiatives, or 128 projects. Graduates, you are literally surrounded by well-wishers. Family, friends, administrators, faculty, and staff. Your name will appear on your diploma, just like my name appears on my award. Like me, you did not do this alone. Just like me, I know you are grateful to those who got you here. Your parents and family, who are your first teachers, followed by teachers from preschool, graduate school, mentors, coaches, dance teachers, scout leaders, music teachers, funders of scholarships, and yes, even the lending agencies who were willing to back you. In the end, none of these people get a bonus check. You are their bonus. And this bonus is full of potential for a future and career, and hopefully in service. In the next few weeks, you will be acknowledging gifts and have been given to you, or awards that have been granted to you. Take time, reflect. Think about those significant people who gave their passion for learning, their faith in you, and their time, their talent, and their treasure. Let them know how much you appreciate their support and confidence in you. Write them, visit them, or call them to let them know how much they have helped in this great collaborative effort called your education. You did not do this alone, but you worked hard and you completed a great effort. Congratulations. I wish you the very, very best, and good morning.
Thank you, Kay, for both your remarks and your continued service to our community. SIUE annually awards an honorary degree to an individual who has made significant contributions to cultural, educational, scientific, economic, social, or other worthy fields of endeavor. At yesterday's evening commencement, the university conferred a Doctor of Humane Letters upon Dr. David Warner. Dr. Warner is a significant contributor to the growth of SIUE. He was first hired in 1968 as an assistant professor in the School of Business. He quickly progressed to associate professor, associate dean, and then became dean of the School of Business. As dean, Dr. Warner saw the accounting program obtain its first accreditation. He was responsible for a number of advances in the school, including achieving master's level accreditation, developing a new system for faculty evaluation, and initiating a curriculum review process which significantly reformed the school's undergraduate curriculum. Dr. Warner was appointed interim chancellor of SIUE in 1997 and chancellor in 1999. As the sixth chancellor, he notably shifted the perception of SIUE from a commuter college to a residential one. In the fall of 2008, the residential population outnumbered the commuters for the first time in university history. Additional milestones achieved under his leadership include the construction of the SIUE School of Pharmacy and ACT scores of incoming freshmen continuing to rise so they're well above the national average. Chancellor Warner, congratulations again. It is a special honor to have you as one of our commencement speakers this morning.
Thank you for that applause, and thank you, Chancellor First Bovee and the SIU trustees for this honorary degree. I know exams are over, but let's start with a short quiz. I'm going to give you some names, and if you recognize the name, would you applaud or shout or something? Let me start with Steve Jobs. Anybody know who Steve Jobs is? Okay. How about Mark Zuckerberg? Bill Gates? Chad Hurley? Not so much. Larry Page? Jack Dorsey? Okay, well, it's pretty good. For those of you who don't know, those are the founders, respectively, of Apple, Facebook, Microsoft, YouTube, Google, and Twitter. Those companies, in many ways, have changed our lives, yours and mine, using things like this iPhone, which, by the way, is silenced. I hope yours is as well. But for as much as those individuals and their companies have changed how we work and play, they have fundamentally changed the lives of many by providing high-quality jobs. Today, Apple employs 98,000 people, Facebook 9,100, Microsoft 128,000, YouTube 1,500, Google 54,000, and Twitter 3,700. Most of those jobs didn't exist when you were born. Many didn't exist when you entered SIUE. Kay just told you about the importance of service, which I enthusiastically endorse and urge you to do as well. But I want to leave you with a message that you can also serve others through your work. Creating jobs is the key to invigorating the American economy, strengthening the middle class, and reducing income inequality. Do you think you can't do what Jobs, Gates, Zuckerberg, Hurley, Page, and Dorsey did? Do you think they're better than you, more capable than you, smarter than you? Do you think maybe you majored in the wrong discipline to do that? I doubt it. Chad Hurley majored in art at IUP, where I served as interim president, a university much like SIUE. And we don't need to look nationally for examples of people who built companies, created jobs, and enriched the lives of others. Jack Dorsey of Twitter is a native of St. Louis. Many SIUE grads who sat in the very seats you're sitting in now have created jobs. David Alsbach, a 1998 grad in math and music, founded The Matrix, a Grammy-winning music production company. Ralph Cordy, after whom the SIUE Stadium is named, founded Cordy Construction while still an SIUE student, a company that has employed thousands of people over the years. Do you think you had to have graduated last century to be on this list? No, even Spiegel was only 23 when he started Snapchat in 2012. And right here at SIUE, Jeffrey Harrison, a 2012 business graduate, created Rovertown before he was 25. Maybe have Jeffrey's app on your smartphone. If you don't, you might want to try downloading it and getting discounts at local stores. Jobs don't necessarily need to be created in the private sector, and you need to be able-bodied to make it happen. Richard Goodwin, a paraplegic who advocated for the rights of students with disabilities while at SIUE, graduated in sociology and went on to found the not-for-profit Impact Incorporated in Alton, a self-help agency that employs the disabled and improves the lives of many others. Is there a field riper for innovation and transformation than education? I doubt it. Perhaps one of you will be the person who drives that transformation to reinvigorate the American system and raise the performance of our students to world-class status. You might follow the lead of Michael Palmer, a 2008 education alum who started the company Code Red that provides support to school districts in enhancing teaching in the STEM fields: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. What all these individuals share in common, the ones on the national stage as well as the SIUE grads, is a passion for what they do. They had a vision and they went for it. They knew what they wanted to do and they did it. They used their strengths to enrich their own lives, and in doing that, they enriched the lives of many others. You can do the same. In closing, I leave you with these words of Robert Frost from his poem, Two Tramps in Mud Time. But yield who will to their separation. My object in living is to unite my avocation and my vocation, as my two eyes make one in sight. Only where love and need are one, and the work is play for mortal stakes, is the deed ever really done for heaven and the future's sakes. I ask that you do that. Don't yield to the temptation to take a job you really don't enjoy. Do unite your avocation and your vocation. Do what you love and love what you do. Make your joy your work and your work your joy. If you succeed in doing that, your work will, as Robert Frost said, be play for mortal stakes. You will lead a happy life, and equally importantly, you will enrich the lives of those around you. Congratulations, and thank you, the best wishes, and thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you, Dr. Warner, for your remarks, and also thank you for your continued service to the university and our community. Today, SIUE recognizes one of its many outstanding faculty members. Each year, the university selects a professor to receive the Teaching Excellence Award. This award is considered the highest honor that can be bestowed upon an SIUE faculty member. It is with great pleasure that I present the 2015 Teaching Excellence Award to Dr. Wendy Fuchs, who is Associate Professor in the Department of Special Education and Communication Disorders in the School of Education, Health, and Human Behavior. The Teaching Excellence Committee noted that Dr. Fuchs is an outstanding educator whose passion and enthusiasm for teaching and instruction is palpable. Her classroom has been called a community, a place where learning is a two-way street. According to the committee, Dr. Fuchs continually seeks input about her students' classroom experiences, and she learns from her interactions with students. Colleagues describe Dr. Fuchs as collegial, willing to accept a challenge, and committed to her teaching and the continuous improvement of educational programs. One colleague wrote, "Students learn the underlying concepts and skills. but also the art of delivering effective lessons. Her courses are rigorous and high expectations are set for students. Her efforts are directly contributing to the success of our students and the reputation of the university. Dr. Fuchs serves as program director of special education, and colleagues praise her for making innovative changes that will advance the field of teacher preparation. Dr. Fuchs' exemplary academic knowledge and achievements, along with her commitment to providing high quality through thought-provoking experiences for students, make her truly deserving of this prestigious recognition. Dr. Fuchs. Congratulations. For each commencement ceremony, one graduate is chosen to speak on behalf of the graduating class. To be selected for this honor, the students must not only demonstrate academic success, they must also exemplify the values of our institution. The graduate chosen for the ceremony is Kirsty Chase, who is receiving a Bachelor of Science in Exercise Science from the School of Education, Health, and Human Behavior. In her own words, Kirsty loves to learn. She has been truly dedicated to her studies at SIUE and graduates today cum laude. Kirsty's professors describe her as a compassionate individual who is interested in the mental and physical wellness of others. Her love of teaching is rooted in a desire to grow as a person. It is clear that Kirsty possesses a wonderful and unique gift to impart wisdom to others. Her passion for her major extends beyond the classrooms. Kirsty has worked as an intern, an assessment technician, and a personal trainer in this SIUE Wellness Center. She has also worked in the SIU Student Fitness Center as a group exercise instructor, leading yoga, resistance training, high-intensity cardio, and other courses. Further extending her knowledge to others, she serves as a human anatomy supplemental instructor in the SIUE Student Success Center. Ms. Chase, it is my pleasure to welcome you to as the student speaker representing your graduating class.
Well, hello. I think my blood pressure just rose. I was fine until about 30 seconds ago, but now I can feel it. Well, I hope you guys are all doing all right today. I'm glad to be here. So ever since school began, they told us to start a speech with a hook. Reel them in, make them want to listen to you. And today I was, brainstorming what can I say to make you be interested in what I have to say? What can I say to make you listen to me or want to listen to me? And I did a lot of thinking and a lot of, brainstorming. And at the end of it, why should you listen to me? The question? Because I want you to. Simple, right? And if that didn't work, if you know me, I like to tell jokes. I like to tell puns. So where do bees go on vacation? Singapore. How do bees get to school? They take the school bus. You could say that that's my plan B if my opening didn't work. Anyways, today we're going to play a little game. So anybody in the audience can participate, especially the students and the graduates that we're here for today. So go ahead and maybe envision yourself 4 years ago. Envision maybe leaving high school or beginning this college transition. Go ahead and hold that in your mind and for anybody else in the audience, envision yourself wherever you were 4 years ago as well. And then also go ahead and picture yourself today as you finish tying your tie, or if you finished placing your makeup or getting your dress on. Go ahead and remember that face that you had whenever you looked in the mirror this morning. We all got it? All right, so if the you of today could give you advice 4 years ago to tell yourself to prepare yourself for the next 4 years ahead, the 4 years of school or the next couple years of school, what advice would you give to yourself 4 years ago? And I was thinking about this, and the advice I would give to myself, I think, is what I've been telling myself all along, is that you'll be all right. You'll get through it. Keep going. Don't stop. So the next sort of question I have for you, the you of today, that face that you made in the mirror this morning, again, visualize that. And this time, kind of focus on the vulnerability that's there. Go ahead and focus on the insecurity, maybe the nervousness of tomorrow, the uncertainty of what's coming next. And the you of today, what kind of advice would you want to hear from yourself 4 years down the road? So if 4 years from now, if you could tell yourself something today, what would it be? What kind of advice would you want to hear? And that question, the answer to me comes more quickly than finishing those words that I just said. It's that idea of don't stop. You've come this far, keep going, stick with it, keep working. And I guess one more question for you guys. The you of today, again, that face that you made whenever you looked in the mirror this morning, what advice would you give yourself today, for today, knowing what you know about the past and preparing yourself for tomorrow? What kind of advice would you want to hear yourself? And for me, I know that I'm still learning, and I think we all still are. It doesn't matter what age we are. We're all still in that process of absorbing and finding out what decisions or where our decisions are carrying us. And for me, the idea of being resilient, being genuine, and being humble, those are things that I want to kind of see where life is going to take us, see where life is going to take me. And one thing we all know about as educators and educators in training is we've been around the block with this word motivation. And for me personally, I think motivation comes from a place of self, personal strength, kind of motivating yourself today. So that's kind of why we went through those 3 questions, because finding one word or one phrase or one quote that I could say to all of you is kind of hard to sum it all up. We're all motivated from different places and different points in our lives. So the idea today that you just gave your own advice. You gave yourself your own motivation, your own personal strength. We are educated collectively. We worked collectively, but at the end of the day, we're motivated individually. And so I just have one more question for you before we get there. The idea of being the change we hope to see in the world. We probably are very familiar with that quote. And my lovely brother is here today. And he wrote this blog post a while ago, and those words have been sitting with me, and so I thought I'd share them with you today. The idea of being the change we wish to see in the world, and I think he mentioned something along the lines of, we're all trying to be the jack of all trades, but a master of just one. And the idea that if we are our change in the world, our change for our corner of the world, and we hope that everyone else hears that same quote as a call to be their change in the world, we can rely on one another to be that change. So my last question for you all is, how many people does it take to make a difference? I heard one, so whoever said that, you know where I'm going with this. So, one song can spark a moment. One flower can wake a dream. One tree can start a forest. One bird heralds spring. One smile begins a friendship. One hand clasp lifts a soul. One ship guides, one star guides the ship at sea. One word can frame the goal. One vote can change a nation, and one sunbeam lights a room. One candle wipes out darkness, and one laugh will conquer gloom. One step must start each journey, and one word must start each prayer. One hope will raise our spirits, and one touch can show that you care. One voice speaks with wisdom, and one heart knows what's true. One life can make a difference, and that difference starts with you. So, that being said, thank you all for listening to the words that I've shared with you today, and congratulations to everyone. Congratulations to family, friends, my classmates, my friends here today. It's an honor to be amongst you. And if anybody gets hungry this afternoon, there's this pizza place called Dewey's Pizza. I said I'd throw a little shout out. I might work there, I might be a little biased, so. But I know you're gonna get hungry at some point during the day. But with that being said, congratulations, class of 2015, and it's been an honor.
Thank you, Kirsty, for your message and for your contributions to the university. Next, the candidates for graduation will be presented by their deans to Chancellor First Bowie for conferral of their degrees. In your program, you will see that recipients of baccalaureate degrees who are graduating cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude are noted by 1, 2, and 3 asterisks, respectively. They're also wearing cords on their academic regalia indicating their honors. In addition, candidates for honors scholars are indicated in the program with a capital H. Graduates who will be commissioned as second lieutenants in the U.S. Army and U.S. Air Force are listed in your program as well. During this portion of the ceremony, I ask that the audience please remain seated and hold your applause until all graduates have crossed the stage. Thank you. Dr. Jerry Weinberg, Associate Provost for Research and Dean of the Graduate School, will begin by presenting candidates for the conferral of doctoral and graduate degrees.
Will the candidates receiving doctoral degrees please rise? Chancellor First Bowie, these candidates, subject to completion of all requirements established by the university and the graduate school, are recommended to you for the formal conferring of their respective degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the Dean of the Graduate School, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees, I confer on each of you the doctoral degree earned with all associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Will the candidates receiving graduate degrees please rise? Chancellor First Bowie, these candidates, subject to completion of all requirements established by the university and the graduate school, are recommended to you for the formal conferring of their respective degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the Dean of the Graduate School, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees, I confer on each of you the graduate degree earned with all associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations.
Would all graduates receiving doctoral and graduate degrees in the graduate school please now come forward?
Graduate School, School of Education, Health, and Human Behavior, Doctor of Education, Dr. Megan McWard Hanlon. Dr. Stephen Michael Meyerhofer. Dr. Lawrence Turajigian. Dr. Rodney Albert Winslow. Education Specialist degree, Christy Marie Houle. Specialist degree, Casey Nicole Aldridge. Patricia Donovan Kleinmark. Elizabeth Ann Jones Soto. Michael Ryan Nichols. Master of Arts, Erin May Bolte. Chin Sai. Kara Brianne Crum. Michelle Angelique Renee Alam. Aaron E. Lovers. Rosie L. Moore. Samantha K. Nauman. Abigail May Nedved. Christy Lee Nienaber. Kaylin Marie Russell. Ega Turin. Master of Arts in Teaching, Nicole Vernice Alexander. Master of Science, Marissa Lynn Anderson. Samantha Adele Baxter. Chelsea K. Bennett. William Robert Berger, Jr. Zachary Allen Boger. Charles Edward Peter Cox. Maria Natalia Delgado. Kevin J. Eck. Mary Caitlin Healy. Courtney Aaron Kenner. Sarah Lynn Lambert. Caitlin Marie Lawrence. Caitlin Michelle McClenathan. Yara G. Murgis. Allison Marie Stack. Jamie Lee Stump. Shaniqua Cheyenne Tolliver. Yoshihiko Sumikawa. Nadia T. Ware. Anna Claire Wheeler. Catherine Maria Claiborne. Martha Alicia Pinones Asquera. Rebecca L. Alba. Paige Elizabeth Bauman. Megan Christine Berg. Bree Ann Belander. Lindsay Michelle Chambliss. Megan Elizabeth Cravata. Kayla Elizabeth Donnell. Natalie G. Dewar. Morgan Ray Easley. Jenna Therese Falk. Brittany Danielle Ferguson. Jamie Sorrells Henderson. Megan Elizabeth Ifrig. Stevie Michelle Kinscherf. Katie Renee Lar. Samantha L. Lukert. Hannah M. McShane. Elizabeth May Paquin. Mariah Jean Peterson. Taylor May Pulliam. Kimberly K. Seegers. Michael Jared Sly. Caitlin Elizabeth Sutter. Grace E. Voorhees. Jenny Ann Zelenak. Master of Science in Education, Deborah Lynn Baker Allen. Lisa Elaine Brighthop. Margaret Mary Fredrickson. Laura Elizabeth Hopp. Shirley Maxine Locke. Jessica M. Ramsey. Angela Arlene Richter. Brooke Janae Taylor. Courtney Marie Taylor. Tammy Lynn Walls. Lisa Marie Harris. Sarah Marie Coonley. Emily Renee Keener. Lindsay Renee Weber. Courtney Maria Denton. Adeni Samuel Ologeson. Elena Grace Shrimp. Allison Renee Frank. Rhonda Jean Goldman. Grace Elizabeth Havis. Alexandra Nicole Owens. Karen Therese Rommler. Dana Lynette Schote. Rachel Lynn Woodson. Gloria Essie Aqua. Erica Marie DiCristofano. Shelley R. Forsyth. Tisha Ann Hampson. Andrea Marie Hedinger. Jacqueline Latisse Johnson. Kristen Marie Leach. Suzanne M. Spickerman. Tamira Scheide Tyler. Nicole Elizabeth Trask. Dylan Craig Poussin.
Interim Dean Kurt Locks will now present candidates for conferral of baccalaureate degrees from the School of Education, Health, and Human Behavior.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the School of Education, Health, and Human Behavior please rise? Chancellor First Bovee, these candidates, subject to the completion of all requirements established by the university and the School of Education, Health, and Human Behavior, are recommended to you for the formal conferring of their degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the Dean of the School of Education, Health, and Human Behavior, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees, I confer on each of you the baccalaureate degree earned with all associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations.
Will all graduates receiving degrees in the School of Education, Health, and Human Behavior please come forward?
School of Education, Health, and Human Behavior, Bachelor of Arts, Emily R. Albers. Kara Nicole Ayers. Nicole Elizabeth Harrell. Tiffany Lee Hazimir. Brandon William Lanham. Rebecca Renee Martin. Marquita Orticia Mitchell. Courtney Brooke Page. Christina Maria Rojas. Danielle Jordan Seelan. Brittany Nicole Vahey. Lauren Angelica Waite. Kelly N. Ward. Bachelor of Science, Tiffany Marie Aarons. Mavis Forkuo Abuaje. Funke Adegoki. Victoria A. Alexander. Kelsey Lynn Allen, magna cum laude. Maggie Jean Allen. Alexia Rena Altmeyer, cum laude. Emily Rose Andrews. Laura Bell Arnold. Andrea K. Arns, magna cum laude. Michael T. Ashpole, cum laude. Ashley Noel Athy, magna cum laude. Michelle Marie Auer. Katie Michelle Austin. Rebecca Nicole Babb. Siobhan Monique Bells. Farah C. Bakirden. Sylvia Marie Barrett, magna cum laude. Tony S. Bartolomucci. Jordan Ray Bauer, cum laude. Emily Nicole Bean. Amber Michelle Beasley. Randy Elise Beta. Erica Lynn Bedingfield, cum laude. Jenna Rose Belgard, summa cum laude. Caitlin M. Bellobradick. Addie Len Benning. Shelby Renee Berberick. Brandon Lee Blackwell. Brianna L. Bland. Emily Laureen Bloomfield. Kirsten Brianne Bone, summa cum laude. Brittany Jordan Bonomo. Megan Marie Bowers. Tatiana Latrice Bounds. Shannon Michelle Boyd, magna cum laude. Laura Sarah Bozarth, cum laude. Kirsty Chase, cum laude. Taylor Allen Brady, cum laude. Alexis Marie Bray. James Landon Broadnax Jr. Madeline L. Burrows. Andrew R. Burton. Adiola B. Busari. Sarah Imogene Caldiararo, cum laude. Emily Irene Searlock. Hannah Louise Chesser. Paige Leilani Claro, cum laude. Jade Lee Collins. Elise Nicole Colon. Peyton Nicole Kahn, cum laude. McKenna Jean Cooper. Timothy William Cooper. Jessica Renee Corrigan, cum laude. Kiara Lachey Crawford. Lindsay Kathleen Cusimano, summa cum laude. Sarah Marie Dargle. Brittany Nicole Dawkins, magna cum laude. Meredith Christine DeHart. Nicole Rudiger Dean. Stacy Danielle Dean. Ashley Marie Decker. Ryan Patrick Dieters. Mackenzie Shea Deeker. Andrea M. Dimmick Potts. Brittany Leanne DiUlio. Leisha Brianna Dones. Sonia Lee Dorsey. Julia Nicole Dunaway. Nakia Monet Dunner. Jessica Jordan Eddy, summa cum laude. Lindsay Nicole Eller. Craig Anthony Emmerich, cum laude. Kayla Lynn Faulkner, cum laude. Kevin Andrew Fisher, cum laude. Brianna Ray Flynn. Corey Ann Foresty, summa cum laude. Casey Megan Forney. JC Lynn Fritzinger. Carson Lee Funeman. Kelsey Lee Gaber. Kelsey Ray Gates, summa cum laude. Sabrina Lynn Gatson. Megan R. Gielen. Sarah Nicole Gerhart. Sade Whitney Gibson. Megan Lynn Gilbert. Sierra Leanne Goldsmith. Alyssa Marie Galicki, summa cum laude. Nicholas Anthony Gonzalez, summa cum laude. Jamie Evelyn Goodman. Ryan Andrew Gordon. Cami Elizabeth Gramlich, magna cum laude. Sarah Marie Grancolis, summa cum laude. Teresa Lachey Grant. Kayla Michelle Gray. Carrie Elizabeth Green, summa cum laude. Nicole Danielle Gress, cum laude. Daniel W. Griffith. Brett Ian Guthrie, cum laude. Rachel Lynn Hadgen. Matthew James Hamill. Mary Beth Hamilton. Alexandra Grace Hammond. Amanda Marie Hampy, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Naomi Hampel-Beck. Kimberly Ann Hargrave, cum laude. Joshua Allen Harris. Mary Denise Hayes. Jill Nicole Hecht, cum laude. Samantha K. Headland. Jacqueline Nicole Hefner, summa cum laude. Cassandra Marie Henderson. Amy Elizabeth Hinson, magna cum laude. Stephanie Elizabeth Hurlitz. Claire Elizabeth Hyman, summa cum laude. Samantha Mackenzie Heffling. Sarita Nicole Holloway. Natalie Ann Holman. Kiera Dominique Holmes. Nicole Marie Holmes. Kate E. Holzhauser. Brittany Marie Hopp. Rachel Bridget Hopper. Shauna Lynn Horn. Elizabeth A. Horstman. Zachary Joseph Hills, summa cum laude. Carissa Nicole Iberg. Jessica M. Jarman, cum laude. Bonita V. Jennings. Chantel Angelique Jennings, cum laude. Scott Robert Jennings. Abigail Marie Johnson, cum laude. Camilla Ann Johnson. Paul Joseph Johnson, cum laude. Brianna Nicole Jones, magna cum laude. Rashida Anjamil Jones. Sarah Catherine Jones, summa cum laude. Paige Lynn Jordan. Samantha Gabrielle Yanger. Nicholas John Young. Brittany Sue Kaiser, magna cum laude. Kelsey Victoria Kipley. Megan Christine Clan, cum laude. Lauren Kathleen Cole. Alexander Charles Corty. Maria Jean Kovarik, cum laude. Ryan Andrew Kovarik, magna cum laude. Joseph Raymond Cradell, cum laude. Gabrielle Demetria Cropid. Emily Elizabeth Krutz, summa cum laude. Allison Michelle Kuhn, magna cum laude. Chelsea Lynn Lafine. Chelsea Elaine Lampros, magna cum laude. Grace Park Lane, magna cum laude. Amber R. Larson. Chelsea Shannon LeClaire. Morgan Lee, cum laude. Samantha Fern Lydell. Derek David Lewis. Linda Louise Lukeshaw. Jordan Benjamin Leans. Haley Brooke Leanow. Beverly C. Lindsay, cum laude. Portia Dominique Lloyd. Justin Evan Lockwood. Michael Robert Luther. Jamie C. Macklin. Tori Rames Mahasic, magna cum laude. Danielle Marie Makina. Amy Malter, summa cum laude. William Farrell Manning, cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Marquardt, magna cum laude. Monique Marie Matos. Brooke Nicole Maxey, summa cum laude. Ashley Marie McLaughlin, cum laude. Patrick Russell McLean, cum laude. Sean Dennis McLean. Kelly Marie McNeely, cum laude. Diane Ashley Merkel. Danielle Nicole Merkel, summa cum laude. Stephanie Lynn Mersman, summa cum laude. Brittany Leanne Metzger, cum laude. Kinsley Michelle Meyenberg, cum laude. James Wade Miller, cum laude. Michael Olin Miller. Elise Margaret Mills. Lindsay Michelle Moore, magna cum laude. Michaela Blair Moreland. Reagan Kathleen Morrison, cum laude. Christina Dawn Mosley, magna cum laude. Kristen Renee Myers. Joshua Joe Nelson. Melissa Ann Nelson. Cassie Marie Niehaus. Carrie Lauren Nemi, magna cum laude. Rachel Lynn Obernufeman. Sarah Rose Oswalt. Bailey Leanne Page. Jessie Kathleen Pavlak, magna cum laude. Haley Marie Pemberton, magna cum laude. Erica K. Pence. Candace Renee Perkins, summa cum laude. John Nicholas Petroff. Molly J. Paysold, summa cum laude. Amberlyn Page Phelps, cum laude. Courtney Elizabeth Phillips, summa cum laude. Aurelia Pop, cum laude. Ashley Danielle Proper, cum laude. Jamie Lynn Pugh. Erica Christine Quandal, magna cum laude. Emily Leanne Rager. Callie Ann Rakos. Sarah Elizabeth Randall, summa cum laude. Jamie Michelle Redmond, summa cum laude. Brianna Lynn Reynolds. Jennifer Marie Richter, magna cum laude. Brianna Nicole Reinheimer, magna cum laude. Bailey Ann Ronto. Andrea Page Rothgangel. Morgan Lee Sandifer. Jenna Christine Sandarelli. Catherine Nicole Sauchik. Danielle Elizabeth Scheibel. Selena Joanne Schmidgall. Brianna Maureen Schmidt, cum laude. Matthew Michael Schneider. Ashley Ann Schrogi, cum laude. Amber Lynn Schwarzkopf, cum laude. Emma Lee Scott, cum laude. Mallory Renee Sears. Connor J. C., magna cum laude. Caitlin A. Seelhofer. Heather Eileen Sager. Andrew Seha. Amber Lynn Seiler. Tyler James Sharrow. Cassandra Karen Shipley, cum laude. Kafilat K. Shobaho. Kimberly Ann Skaggs, cum laude. Kayla Marie Smith. Latasha Jasmine Smith. Lindsay Nicole Smith. Chloe Ciara Smith Ferguson. Lauren Elaine Soltis. Morgan Brianne Spears. Shelby Nicole Spencer, magna cum laude. Ashton Geraldine Stair, magna cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Stepanek. Tara Nicole Stockham, magna cum laude. Michael John Summers. Katie Jo Sutphin, cum laude. Gabrielle M. Swift. Diane Tattagrain. Jocelyn M. Tatum. Anna Sophia Taylor, summa cum laude. Tunisia Kiva Taylor. Ribian Kilera Anna Thomas. Brittany Lynn Thompson, cum laude. Hillary Trevino. Jessica Lynn Trone, summa cum laude. Jessica Renee Trout, summa cum laude. Rakila L. Tucker. Lillian J. Uloa. Andrew John Underhill, cum laude. Natalie Jean Van Meter, cum laude. Monica L. Velasco, magna cum laude. Caitlin S. Verigi, cum laude. Dustin L. Walls, cum laude. Joshua Russell Ward. Raven Michelle Warford. Ariana Janelle Warren, cum laude. Rachel Leanne Wayne. Rachel Marie Weaver, cum laude. Alexis Nicoletta Webb, magna cum laude. Haley N. Y. Jonathan T. Weiland. Lisa Nicole Welleritter, cum laude. Courtney Alexandra Wells. Brianna K. Dean Wetley. Jesse Ray Wheeler, cum laude. Kelsey Lynn Whitaker. Christian P. White. Taylor Nicole White, cum laude. Leah Nicole Wicks. Kelly Renee Willem, cum laude. Alicia Danette Williams. Robert Eugene Williams. Nicole Marie Wise, cum laude. Teresa Ann Wibbles, summa cum laude. Kai S. Wyatt, magna cum laude. Tiara Shanae Yoakum. Hillary Ray Young, summa cum laude. Alexa Renee Zaihai.
Would all of the 2015 spring graduates please stand? Now, in recognition of the degree bestowed upon you, you may move the tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, please be seated.
Congratulations, graduates. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium Mr. Kevin Nesselhoff, class of 2008 and 2013, and president of the SIUE Alumni Association Board of Directors.
My name is Kevin Nesselhoff, and I'm the president of the SIUE Alumni Association. I'm a 2008 graduate in construction management and a 2013 master's degree with business administration. It is my pleasure to be the first to congratulate you on a job well done and welcome you to our organization. At this time, I would ask that anyone in attendance who has previously graduated from SIUE, please stand and be recognized. Welcome home, alumni. Graduates, today you're joining an organization made up of over 100,000 other individuals who have completed the same journey that you are finishing today. They have done amazing things with the education that they received from SIUE, and they have paved the way for your future successes. The degree that you have earned is made more valuable by the accomplishments of our fellow alumni. And it is up to each and every one of us to continue the progress of our fellow alums. The Alumni Association is an open membership organization, and all SIUE graduates are automatically members of the association for life. Currently, our mission is to focus on university advocacy, scholarship fundraising for current and future students, alumni engagement in form of networking and social events, and lastly, and my favorite, alumni mentorship. The Alumni Association serves as your conduit to the university. We aim to keep you informed and engaged in the university community long after your graduation. You will receive our annual publication, the E-Connection, and if we have your current email address, we will send you a monthly electronic newsletter. In a few short weeks, you will receive your association membership card containing your association ID. This is the key to unlock the benefits that you have as an association member. Finally, and most importantly, I am here to let you know that you will always be welcome at SIUE. You are now part of the history of this amazing university. And I hope that this place will always feel like home to you. Please do not hesitate to reach out to the Alumni Association if you have any questions or concerns. Congratulations on your graduation, and best of luck in all of your future endeavors.
Thank you, Mr. Nesselhoff. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's give our graduates one final round of applause. On behalf of the university, I wish to thank Tyler Green and the Meridian Brass Quintet for their fine musical presentations today. Thank you to Dr. Elizabeth McKinney for reading the graduates' names. And thank you to our Army, yes, of course. And thank you to the Army ROTC for the presentation of colors. For making the commencement program available to those who are deaf or hearing impaired. Thank you to our interpreters, Angeline Early Exton and Laura Forbes. We will conclude commencement by singing both verses of the SIUE alma mater, Hail SIUE, played by the Meridian Brass Quintet and led by Tyler Green. The lyrics are printed on the back cover of your program. Following the alma mater, please be seated until the platform party, faculty and staff and graduates have left this seating area. Now please rise for the alma mater and best wishes to each of you. We hope you will return to us, visiting us again.